Today afternoon, another great game from Sergio Reguilón.
The Santiago Bernabéu Trophy was his first taste of playing at home.
Llegué al campo y miré para arriba, que donde tenía yo el abono, y dije, es que esto es inmenso. O sea, el Bernabéu es un estadio muy vertical que impresiona bastante, y poder jugar y tener minutos ahí es una pasada.
And Reguilón wasn't overawed by the occasion.
Bueno, se atrevió el chaval, sin dejarla caer con la zurda.
Muy feliz, la verdad que es un momento inolvidable para mí. He trabajado mucho para ello, la verdad que estoy pasando como un niño pequeño.
Soy Sergio Reguilón.
He was already standing out at under 10 level. The 21-year-old made his official first-team debut in the Champions League away to CSKA Moscow and gave another polished display.
Ojo, la llegada de Reguilón arriba, cuidado al salto, Karim, al palo.
Reguilón has shown all the hallmarks of players produced in the Real Madrid academy: confidence, determination and plenty of quality.
Ceballos para Regui, ojo, puede sacar de nuevo el centro, mete la rosca, buen balón, los puños.
He made his Copa del Rey debut in Melilla and once more looked comfortable playing in the first team.
Que todos los futbolistas necesitan de minutos para crecer como futbolista y tener más confianza en sí mismo. Aquí todos estamos para sumar y para aportar.
Saturday afternoon saw Sergio Reguilón start his first La Liga game for Real Madrid, another milestone for the left-back.
Vale, va.
The stadium where he used to sit as a fan bore witness to another excellent attacking display from the fullback, who was a constant threat down the left flank.
En zona de tres cuartos en la frontal, Karim Benzema abre hacia la izquierda, Reguilón rosquita, Bale, Bassi. No, joven.
Otra vez Regui, otra vez.
Ahí viene Regui, mete el centro, el remate de Benzema.
Tengo por delante a Marcelo, que es el mejor lateral izquierdo del mundo, y yo siempre lo he dicho, siempre estoy aquí para aportar lo que el equipo necesite y para sumar, siempre sumando.
The statistics underline just how well Reguilón did at the weekend, recovering possession 8 times, providing 9 crosses, which created 5 goal-scoring chances. He also played 63 passes, only surpassed by the pass master himself, Toni Kroos. Saturday's win was a good day at the office for Real Madrid, and a game to remember for Sergio Reguilón.
There's a lot to like about Sergio Reguilón, not just his footballing ability, which he showed out on the pitch, but he's got a really good attitude. He's confident as well in the mix zone when he comes out and speaks.
He was really good value in the mix zone, wasn't he?
Yeah.
At the weekend. He was really chirpy, really kind of...
It's an old-fashioned
really alive,
left back, no?
really pleased to talk, really kind of enthusiastic. I hope the weight of the world doesn't ever kind of squash that out of him, because it does tend to happen, but I hope not.
He is only 21 years of age. He's been with Real Madrid since the under-10s, which is great to see him come through.
For the 21. Oh, he's an old player. Respect to
Vinicius.
It's great news for the academy. I think
exactly.
With Carvajal and Reguilón both as a right back or left back. I think it's not old-fashioned left back. We used to watch. Obviously, Marcelo is different to the others, and he's the typical left back going to the left with so enthusiastic guy. And said, thanks good. God, he said it's very impressive, but very important to say that. Okay. Is in since under 10 is in Real Madrid. 10. His dream was to doing this.
Of course.
So we'll come and say, no, he's happy.
And also
all my life dreaming
and
to play in Bernabéu in starting 11.
He's born in Madrid as well.
You want him to cry now.
And also who is the manager, as before with Zidane and now with Solari. It's so important to have a manager to control the academy, to control the B team, to control Castilla, and I think this is a success of...
To control in the sense of knowing.
Yeah.
Yes. Knowing who?
Knowing before going to the first team.
So, because when you're the coach of a Castilla...
You know all.
You know all, because you are looking for, okay, this guy was playing with a...
You don't need to go every weekend to the
17. Maybe I can use it.
Well, remember, Santiago Solari, coach of the under-15s, the under-16s, the under-18s and Castilla before being first-team coach. 5.5 years in the Real Madrid Youth Academy. He knows what's been going on.
I think there is a word for all aspects of life, not only football, is legitimacy. The question is, does Santiago Solari has legitimacy to be the coach of Real Madrid? Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because he knows this team, because what you said, under 15, under 17, Castilla, playing in the team of the Galacticos, you know. Hey, this guy, that's why, have you heard a word in Spain saying, Solari who? No. Say, Solari, yes.
I remember
obvious.
a moment with López Caro saying to the academy player, what is our position?
López Caro was a coach,
you know, but
during 2 weeks, something like this.
Was a manager who need more time to adapt to the team, but Solari, before play with Castilla, there is no words between Reguilón and Solari.
No.
They know exactly how you play. So I think it's so important for the club when you have problems, physical problems with Marcelo, Carvajal, on the others to go to the academy. I think it's the philosophy of the club in the last 10 years, maybe.
Amazing.
Changed so many things. Now you look at the national team, and you look at so many players of Real Madrid of the academy.
It's not only because Real Madrid changed, it's because it's a question of generation. It's a lack of a generation.
Yeah, I think it's a mix.
You know, 15 years ago, it was Barcelona.
Yeah.
Because Barcelona had a fantastic generation.
And now
it's Real Madrid who has a fantastic generation. And now 15 years ago, this generation will be dominating the Spanish national team. Now, Real Madrid players from the academy are dominating the national team of Spain. So, but to do this, you have to be here, you have to do good things. But you need a little bit of luck too, because you pick a player and he becomes a good player. Sometimes a fantastic player who is 12 years old may not be a good player, you know, because so many things can happen.
Yes, absolutely. But good to see Sergio Reguilón make his La Liga debut for Real Madrid and put in a really good performance. Let's get some more reaction to that victory over Valladolid. We can hear from the goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois, who spoke to Real Madrid TV's Alex Aljo, who began by congratulating him for a victory over a really tough opponent.
Yeah, we knew it would be a tough game. They defend very well. They're good in the counter-attack. I think the last 7 games they didn't lose. They had 5 victories, so we were prepared for a hard game. The first half they defended really deep with 10 behind the ball. And it was hard for us to find the space. Also, I think we had some good chances, but we couldn't really had a big one. The second half we tried to get better. I think the second half was more a game from up and down. They also had some good occasions, but I'm happy to win.
And first league game for Santiago Solari in charge. How have the first few days gone under his leadership?
Yeah, good, you know. We just try to work well, to listen to what he has to say, to how he wants to improve us. And it's nice to have 2 victories, 2 clean sheets this week, so we have to continue. It was not easy. It will not be easy the next couple of games, but we have to fight and have to show who is Real Madrid and who are those players that are here. You know, we have to fight every minute.
Still a long way to go in the league. Are you feeling confident you can quickly climb up the table?
Well, obviously you have to go game by game, and every game is a new game, a difficult game. We've no Champions League in Pilsen, a tough game. We have to win there to almost secure the next round. And then you go to Celta, is always a complicated game, and then you round off before the national teams again. So I think we have 2 difficult games away, and we both want to win them.
Thibaut Courtois speaking to Real Madrid TV after that 2-0 victory against Valladolid. He kept a clean sheet, the Belgian international, and made a couple of really important saves as well. So he played his part in that victory for Real Madrid.
Yeah, 2 of them were very, very good saves. Obviously, he had 2 that hit the bar as well, but certainly the first of the 2 was exceptional. And then there's that one towards the end from Verde, from the Italian, which is a good, sharp save as well.
Yes. So, Real Madrid beating Valladolid this weekend at the Bernabeu. Let's get you up to date with all the other results from match day 11. There was no Friday night game, so the early kickoff on Saturday was a local derby. Leganés coming from behind to draw with Atletico 1-1. Real Madrid beat